Okay, so what I want to do here with you all is I want to work through a couple of the problems, actually through problems 1 through 10. I want to work them out with you, but I want to make sure those of you that have already done it, I want you to make sure you have the correct answers. So go ahead and take out your books, open them up to page 143, and double check your answers as I go along. The instructions are as follows. Underline the subject in each of the following sentences and write the verb that agrees with it in number. Now we went over the instructions in several of the videos. If you want to reference them, you can always go back to page 142 or page 140. But page 142 has all the information about nouns and verbs have number. Okay. Our first job is to find the subject of the sentence. Many people blank never heard of the Lord Jesus. So right off the bat, I look here. People is my subject. People is plural, so I am going to go with have. Have. Okay, so have is the correct verb. If you don't have that, make sure you change it. Let's go on to number 2. Here we have an example of a compound subject joined by the word and. Okay, ham and eggs. Now, the rule for this is compound subjects joined by and take a plural verb. But in this situation, remember from look closely, sometimes subjects joined by and refer to one person or are considered as one thing. In this case, we use a singular verb. So if you read the context of the sentence, ham and eggs blank, my favorite combination for breakfast, okay? Ham and eggs are going to be considered one thing. So they're going to take a singular verb, is. So make sure you have that. If that's not what you have, go ahead and change your answer. After this, we're gonna have a review online. And if you got a bad grade in the previous quiz, you can make it up today or tomorrow whenever you get to the quiz. All right, let's go on to our next one. A wife and mother blank a full-time job. Here we have another example of a compound subject joined by the letter and. Wife and mother, okay? Wife and mother are considered one thing. They're both the same person. So it is going to take the singular verb has. So make sure you have that. Next, neither the coach nor the team members blank official uniforms, okay? Here we have an example of our rule number 3 in nouns have number. Compound subjects joined by or nor take a singular or plural verb. It could be either or. And we usually do the one that is closest to the verb. So let's look at this sentence. Neither the coach nor the team members. Coach is singular, members is plural. So we're going to take our verb is going to be plural because the subject that is closest to the verb is plural. So it is going to be have. Have is the correct verb. Okay. Remember, you should be underlining all your subjects in every sentence. Make sure you're getting that done. Next, horse and buggy. A horse and buggy blank a charming way to travel. Horse and buggy are two different things. So now this is where the rule applies. Compound subjects joined by and take a plural verb. So horse and buggy are. Are is the correct verb to have underlined. Next, fairly simple one. Cats blank very independent creatures. I'm allergic to cats. I don't know if you guys are. It's kind of sad because I like cats. I think cats are really funny, but that has nothing to do with it. Anyway, cats. Cats is plural, so it is going to take a plural verb. Are. Cats are very independent creatures. Next, scorpions and lobsters. Both scorpions and lobsters are plural, and these are two different things, so it's going to take a plural verb. Are. Go ahead and underline that and make sure that's what you have written down. Number 8, neither the children nor the mother blank injured in the crash. Okay, so we have children and mother. Those are the two subjects of the sentence, okay? And here, you don't have to do this, but I just want to draw attention to this. We're dealing with the rule for nor. So a compound subjects joined by or nor take a singular or plural verb, and that is determined by the subject that is closest to the verb. In this case, the singular subject is closest to the verb, so it's going to take a singular verb, was. All right, number 9. Neither Marla's sister or Ryan's parents blank picking us up, okay? So sister and parents are the two subjects in this sentence. These subjects are joined by the word or. So again, we're gonna follow this rule. Compound subjects joined by or nor take a singular or plural verb, okay? The verb agrees with the nearer subject. So in this case, it's parents. Parents is closer to the verb. Parents is plural, so it's going to take the plural subject are. Then we have number 10, blank, either Marcus or Alex know the answer. Okay, the subjects are Marcus or Alex. And we're following the same rule. So which one's closer? Marcus is closer, and that is singular, so it's going to take a singular verb, does. Okay, make sure you have all those down correctly. Once you've corrected them, you can answer the questions, or you'll be able to answer the questions correctly on the quiz, and I'll see that you have corrected them. Let's move on to think B. If the subject and verb are singular, rewrite the sentence on a notebook paper, making the subject and the verb plural. If the subject and verb are plural, rewrite the sentence making them singular. Some of you didn't understand these instructions, so I wrote a couple of sentences to illustrate. So, a tall maple tree shades the house. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is find the subject, which is tree, and then the verb is shades. So we have a singular subject and a singular verb, tree shades. What you have to do, if it's a singular subject and a singular verb, you have to make a sentence where the subject is plural and the verb is also plural. So I've got my sentence here. Tall maple trees shade the house. So here we see the difference. Plural subject, plural verb, shade. All right, it's the difference from tree shades to trees shade. Okay, so that is how you have to change your sentence. We'll do a couple more. My cousins live in Hartford. Cousins are the subject, and live is the verb. So cousins live in Hartford. This needs to be changed. The plural subject needs to be changed into a singular subject, and so our verb has to change into a singular verb. So change it here. My cousin lives in Hartford. Make sure you are writing the sentences like so. On the quiz, you will have to rewrite a few of these sentences as well. We'll do one more. Neither the lilac bushes nor the cherry tree is in blossom. So here we have a compound subject. So we've got lilac bushes and cherry tree. So bushes is plural, tree is singular, okay? And we're following the rule for nor or. And the rule states, and I know I keep repeating it, but I want to make sure you have it down. Compound subjects joined by or nor take a singular or plural verb. The verb agrees with the nearer subject. In this case, okay, it's going to be a singular verb because the subject that is closest to the verb is singular, okay? So now we have to change both of these. Neither the lilac bush, okay, so bushes was plural, bush is singular, nor the cherry trees are in blossom. And you see how the subject is plural now, and so the verb is also plural in this sentence. And I missed a period in all of my sentences. Wow. But they're there. Okay? Make sure you make your corrections, watch the video, and take the quiz. Thank you.